Here it is, finally. I'm just so excited. And I love the color because it is, of course, green, since everything right now for me is green. I just really love it. This is one of the happiest and most accomplished moments in my life, I'm not going to lie. We are finally unboxing Cricut. I've been waiting so long to actually be able to buy a Cricut machine because, believe me, they're not cheap. But it's finally here. I have it. I'm going to set it up with you. I have a lot of materials with it as well, and I'm just so excited that I have it, that I'm going to be able to make a lot of projects. But of course, I am mostly excited about stickers. So we have our machine here. It's not that heavy, and I was actually surprised of the size of it because it's very long and it's not really wide. But it actually fits better for my place because it's going to be there. I would put it on the table if the table was a bit like longer, but as you can see, then it's going to take up whole table and I don't really want that. So it will be perfect there, but first, of course, let's unbox it. So I bought this Cricut from this one website called Craftlier because there aren't many Croatian websites to actually purchase the Cricut machine, and I really love this website. It was a really good deal, and I also bought some additional materials for the Cricut. I was considering Cricut Explore 3 or Cricut Maker 3, but then I decided I would go with the Explore just because that for now I don't need those extra materials that you can create with Cricut Maker. And honestly, I was also considering Silhouette or Cricut, but then again, Cricut was my dream for a long time, and that's why I decided to go with Cricut. At first, everything is so confusing and I still don't know what exactly are the projects that Cricut can do. I just know it can do a lot of stuff, but I'm really excited about the learning process, and even though I know it's going to be painful and it's going to be a long process, I'm really excited and I'm just so happy and thrilled that I will be able to create so many projects. Before we put Cricut on this shelf, we have to clean the whole place because it needs to be without dust and perfect. I am a bit sad that it doesn't have a better place to be because I'm going to have to move it around a lot, but I am very happy that I have it and it's going to be a small price to pay. They also offered Cricut Materials bundle, and it's actually perfect for the beginners like me, so that you actually have all of those stuff together when you buy the machine and don't have to wait for the products to arrive separately. Honestly, I have no idea what some of those products are, but I will learn in the process, and also for this video I will learn the names and the purposes. Starting with an easy one, we have scissors, and of course we already know the purpose of them, but I have to say they are very sharp and I like them. How I wish I could tell you what this is. I actually have no idea, so please someone let me know what this is because honestly I have no clue. Next on we have a spatula, and it's actually really great for grabbing the pieces that are left on the mat. With this whole set, I kind of feel like it's a dentist kind of equipment. Anyways, this is a scraper and it's really great for smoothing out the paper onto the mat. Next on we have a weeder, which is really great for removing tiny cuts. We have the tweezers and its purpose is to lift little pieces, tiny pieces that you cannot get out with a hand off the paper mat. This is the Cricut knife for cutting all sorts of materials. I just don't know whether you should put this knife onto the Cricut itself or whether it's something specifically just to use separately. I will have to investigate that, but it would be really useful if this was like a replacement knife. I also got this beautiful paper cutter and I already tried it out. It works perfectly. It's so beautiful. It's also very heavy, which is good. And just the color of it, the white, looks so luxury. It's gorgeous. I also got 3 mats and I didn't know that they were not just different by the color but also by the grip. So basically the lightest grip is for very soft and delicate materials like the paper, and then the harder kind of grip is for harder materials, for example I would say for leather and also for the fabric. When it comes to setting up your Cricut machine, you will have to download Cricut Design Space. It is really easy to use it actually. I watched a couple of tutorials and everything was very clear, and they also have those little tutorials and stuff that you can also print out like stickers. As you can see, Taylor Swift inspired stickers, but I would rather make those myself. And they also, as I said, have tutorials so you can learn with them. It's really easy to set it up. You just select your machine that you have, and also you need to make an account. It's going to be very easier for you to access everything, and then it just guides you through it. Oh, and also I forgot to open this. This also came with the Cricut and is just a little instruction of how to set it up, some warnings. It's also very important, for example about the electricity, that you don't touch the blade when it's working, etc. And also they give you this smart material kind of thing that you can try out while using Cricut, and the app also guides you so that you can use this specific material. For connecting it to your PC, you will have to use either Bluetooth or actually USB. And I kind of found out that USB works a lot better. What is funny is that I actually thought that this power button turns on the Cricut, opens it up, but it's actually the button on the left that opens it up. As you can see, it's so magical the way it just opens automatically. It's so beautiful. Then this part is where the blade is and where the cutting is happening. It's secured nicely. And now we're actually gonna be testing out the paper that came with Cricut, and I just printed out simply text, and I just wanted to see how it's cutting it. At first I was having such a hard time just picking everything up, then putting the paper off the mat. It was just so stressful and hard, but when I did a lot of repetition, it got better. Now I will not show you the cutting stickers and making them process here because I actually spend a lot of time just practicing off the camera, and this will be in a special video just dedicated to making stickers. But what I also wanted to show you in this video are the washi tapes that arrived. I ordered those ones from Alibaba. I am very satisfied, but as I said in my previous video, I made a mistake with washi tapes because I created a bit more difficult and heavy designs. I should have gone with something more simple, and that's why it's kind of like heavy probably for printing and making them. But even with this little problem, I think that they turned out really cute. Since I love deer so much, I thought, why wouldn't I make more deer products? I already have some deer prints on my shop, but now I also have deer washi tapes, and I love the way I created this deer. They're in like different positions and there are little flowers surrounding them. Of course, the color needed to be green, and the whole washi tape is just so long and beautiful, and I don't know, I just really like it, and I hope you guys will like it too. It's available to buy it if you want to buy it. Also, there needs to be a little test on the paper. I'm kind of a bit behind with my planning because I don't plan as much as I used to, but I will definitely get back to planning, especially now with Cricut, and I will be able to have my own stickers for the planning, so it's going to be really fun for next month. But I also just want to show you how the washi tape is working. It is sticking really nicely, it's very easy to peel off, and I'm very satisfied with this. I hope you guys liked this vlog and me setting up my Cricut. It's going to be so much more videos with the Cricut. I hope you like the washi tapes. As I said, if you want to buy them, they're on my Etsy shop, and we're gonna see each other very soon in my next video. Bye!